Good evening. Welcome to Dr. K's Thoughts for the Day. We had an interesting little sports summit at the United States Sports Academy Friday. A lot of distinguished guests commenting on certain issues in sports. Robert Canopy, the executive director of the National Association of High School Federations, was one of the guests. He is in charge of an organization that combines the governing bodies of all 50 states' high school sports associations. And he was commenting on how they're starting athletes at a very young age, very competitive. And it was kind of funny because he said he thinks soccer is going to start a prenatal program before long. They've starting soccer players so young, that's the next step. Well, I told him afterwards that they already have a prenatal program in tennis. It was started by a guy named Fetus Gerolitis. Okay, only hardcore sports fans or tennis fans are going to get that joke, but I thought it would throw it in. There was a lot of talk about athletes diversifying into different sports instead of just specializing in one sport. Well, it just so happened that recently retired Florida State head football coach Bobby Bowden was there at the summit. And I asked him, I said, Coach Bowden, since you had Charlie Ward and Deion Sanders, do you think they were better athletes because they played more sports? And he agreed that they were. Charlie Ward won the Heisman Trophy as quarterback of Florida State in 1993, but chose to play in the NBA instead, and he started at point guard for the New York Knicks. Deion Sanders played football at Florida State in the fall, and then would play baseball for one of the New York Yankees affiliates in the summer. Later on, he would play at the highest level in both sports. And Deion once said that football was his wife and baseball was his girlfriend. Now, if Bo Jackson had said that, it would have different meaning because the wife always hits harder. But when Deion said it, it sounded like he was the Bill Clinton of sports or something. I wonder what type of analogy Michael Jordan would use. Let's see. Basketball is my wife. Baseball is a bimbo that took me to cheap motels during a midlife crisis. And golf is my prostitute. Want to play a few hoes? Thank you for watching Dr. K's Thoughts for the Day.